Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulillah. Ad-Darsu Sabi'a Ashara. Lesson number 17. Alhamdulillah, this lesson is very short and it is just an extension of lesson 16, giving further practice on exactly the same rule. The rule is exactly the same as I was discussing when we're using the plural that is non-human, that we treat it as feminine singular. And I'll just read through some of these sentences, inshallah, just to show you. As you can see, the first one right here, Abawabul Masjidi Maftuhatun. So now you're combining between rules that you've learnt before. So the doors of the masjid, Abawabul Masjidi, this is from lesson 5, Mudaf ilayhi. Abawabul Masjidi, the doors of the masjid, Maftuhatun, are open. So as you can see, Abawab is plural of Babun. Maftuhatun is feminine for Maftuhun, which means open. Okay, so again, read through these sentences, translate them inshallah ta'ala, and this is just further practice of lesson 16, re-emphasizing the rules inshallah ta'ala. Also, you can see here, just to show you in number 9, هذه الحمر الحمير للفلاح. So حمار has two plurals, الحمر والحمير. You can use either one inshallah ta'ala. That's just to show you that there's two plurals for that. So read through these sentences, translate them, and just observe that rule, that if it's not human and it's plural, then we treat it as feminine singular. And nujumu jamilatun, for example. Nujum, plural of najmun. Then we have exercise 1, ajib an al-as'ilat al-atiya, answer the following questions, inshallah. Answer the following questions. And use these sentences here to help you answer these questions. Then we have exercise number 2. حول المبتدا في كل من الجمل الآتية إلى جمع. Change the mubtada, the subject in all of these sentences, to plural. So الباب مفتوح, الأبواب مفتوحة. هذا قلم جديد. Okay, هذا قلم جديد. I'll do this one for you. هذه أقلام جديدة. هذه أقلام جديدة. Okay, هذه أقلام جديدة. As you can see, inshallah, now answer the rest of the questions following the same pattern. And inshallah, I will look at the next page and the last exercise of this lesson. As I mentioned, this lesson is just to re-emphasize the rules you learnt in lesson number 16. So this is just a continuation of the previous exercise, changing the subject to plural. Then it mentions ضع في الأماكن الخالية, right here, ضع في الأماكن الخالية فيما يلي أخبارا مناسبة. So now you have subject, you have al-mubtada. Now they want you to put in the khabar, what would be suitable information to complete this sentence. So that's just you practicing. For example, al-baytu kabirun, the house is big. Now you're going to do the same thing for the rest of these nouns, paying attention to the rules that we have shown you. Then to finish off with, hati jam'u al-kalimat al-atiyah. Write down the plurals of the following nouns. This is just to test your memory of vocab. Do you remember the plurals that you have learnt so far and should have learnt by now of these nouns, inshallah ta'ala. So let's remember those rules. If it's non-human, then we treat it as feminine singular when it's plural, inshallah. As you can review this lesson anytime and the previous lesson. Watch it a number of times. They're short, alhamdulillah. So you can repeat it until you just consolidate and memorize that rule. And as you know, any questions, don't be shy to ask. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.